Hello everyone, I am Brianna and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a plan with me. I need to get my planner ready for the week, so I hope that you'll stick around and join me. All right, before I flip you around, I want to do a really quick planner overview for those who are new or maybe haven't been watching videos for a while and then just popping right back in. So this is an A5 size Planner Perfect leather. It is Gwen. I was like, what is the name? I always get Gwen and Luna mixed up because they were released at the same time. But Luna is the patent leather and this one's the pebbled leather. So if you can kind of see how that is pebbled, I really am enjoying the pebbled leather because it doesn't scratch. You can wipe it when it's dirty. It's a really good leather, especially if you're on the go and you want to throw your leather in your purse. This stays home with me though, stays on my desk. So inside of it, I have a Hobonichi cousin, and this is like my life. I mean, it's not my life, but it's my life on paper. And it has homeschool planning, personal planning, appointments, everything that has to get done, to-do lists, all the things. On the weekly pages, I do journaling prompts sometimes. So I'm not a weekly planner. I am more using this as a monthly and a daily planner. And then I have another book in here. It is my memory keeper from Planner Perfect. It is in a size wide. And I think by tomorrow, I will have my Planner Perfect 6-month agenda in here. It's supposed to be delivered either today or tomorrow. So I'm super excited to jump into that. And that's where I will do my weekly planning. So that's going to be my system. That's going to be my setup. Hopefully from here on until December, until the new year. That's my 6-month plan at least. You know, plans change. Us planners are always kind of looking at all the things and wondering what would work best. But for right now, that is what I'm going to be using. So now that you have an overview of what I have in here, I am going to start setting up. It is now Thursday. So that intro I filmed on Sunday, and I had the best laid plans to do a planner setup and just create and all the things. But life is so busy here, and you know, one thing after another, I just didn't have time to continue. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I have been swamped with things. So I am finally now able to take some time out of my day and sit and play in my planners, set everything up. I shouldn't say heavily because it hasn't been like a crazy busy week, but I am still using my Hobonichi regardless of if I have it stickered or set up. This is the planner that I open and I just start writing and highlighting and all of the things. So this, that was the first week. And here we are this week. I think this was the only sticker that I have put down so far. And that's okay. This is how my Hobonichi works, actually. It works best when I could just put pen to paper and use a highlighter. And then at the end of the week, when I am feeling like I want to have some sticker therapy, I will put some stickers down, and I use the Rosey Life stickers, and I have the July kit. I'm using this Hobonichi little file holder, and I just pull out all my stickers and I start putting stickers on the page. So I can do that with you guys right now so I can get caught up with my stickers. And then I can plan out a little bit in my, I'm like, where do I want this guy? I can plan out my week in my Planner Perfect books because I am behind on those. So those kind of just sit there until I am ready to plan. I'm trying to think what I want to do here. I absolutely love these Rosey Life stickers. I love them all. I am getting the August kit, so that is actually shipping. I got the shipping notification today. And then I ordered the September Deluxe Supreme kit, so I'm super excited about that. I haven't received or purchased that one yet, so I can't wait to see what that one's all about. And then let's see, the Advent, she only has like 6 left, so I purchased the Advent the other day. That doesn't get here until probably sometime in November, I think. Let's see. Let's put some florals. And then I think that's it. Although I was talking to Linda about the Mediterranean kit, I am kind of bummed I missed out on that one. So hopefully there are some extras that will be available. Because right now I am super into the Mediterranean ocean like theme right now, like so into that, and I'm going to keep that theme for August. I know that we received the new Cocoa Daisy kit. I don't know if you received that, but I did, and it's all like wildflowers and butterflies and things like that. But I think I'm going to use all of that in my 6-month agenda, and then use the June Cocoa Daisy because I hardly used that. I needed to figure out a plan for that. I am going to use it for my memory keeper. So this is my Hobonichi. It is bulking up quite nicely. I noticed, yep, it's like already separating over here. That's okay. I just can't wait to see how this turns out at the end of, I don't want to say the end of the year because this was a spring start. So next year I will see how it turns out because I'm not going to be getting one in December. I'm not going to do the whole new planner lineup type thing because mine won't happen until the spring. I'm not sure if I shared this. This is my little Hobonichi notebook, and I am keeping, I mean, it's so thin, I'm keeping it right in the back, and it's going to be for my sermon notes. So far, I only have July written here because as I keep going, I'm going to add the months that are in here, but I'm just keeping my notes tucked in there. I have this clipped in. I think I already shared that with you. Taylor's ribbon still in there. I know the 4th of July has already passed, but you can't have enough American pride, at least for me, because I am in America. And you guys, in my intro video, I also said I was getting a 6-month agenda from Planner Perfect, and it is here. I am so excited about this. I am not sure though. I'm going to set it up. I'm not sure if it's going to be my weekly planner or if I'm going to just use it as daily gratitude. It might be a nice weekly planner. I know that was the original plan for it because I just can't get this weekly spread in the Hobonichi to work for me. And maybe I'm just kind of moving on from the weekly planning, but we'll see. Maybe I'll give it a try in here. But you guys, the new paper is in these books when you order from Planner Perfect. Although I did hear that in the August sub box for the monthly planner, you get a 2-page spread for the weekend and the new paper. So there is a difference in the paper. You probably can't really, I mean, maybe you can tell a little bit, but this is darker. This is more light. I know that, I mean, this is kind of a rougher feeling, not too much. It's not toothy at all. But it is just, it does feel a little bit different. So that is happening in August. So I think what I'm going to do is save my 6-month agenda setup. What I think I'm going to do is set up my monthly first. So I just need to, decorate the weekly spread because I already have the month set up. But you guys, I'm still in love. I'm still in love with this. I really am. So this is how I decided to use it. Let me bring it down a little bit. On the monthly, I have the scripture that I'm going to write. Goal pages. This is going to be a summer bucket list that I'm going to create with my kids. I need to get started on this because July is almost over. Not really, but it will be in a blink of an eye. 4th of July plans and things that we did are going to go here. And then I think for this one, I'll do either personal goals or track things, like a currently list, maybe something fun here. And then on the weekly spread, I write out the daily scripture, and I love how this turned out. I also loved how my daily pages turned out, so this is the memory keeping part. I am behind on day 1, so I need to go ahead and fill that in, but I kind of journal. I have a journaling prompt, and then my high and low for the day, and then it's just, I haven't decided if I'm going to add more 4th of July photos here, so I need to figure that out. I love this spread. And then the 6th. And here we are on this current week. So I need to figure out how I want to decorate this. Of course, I am going to be pulling out my Cocoa Daisy items. I want to continue with this theme in here. I don't know how many times I can say it, but I just love it so very much. So I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. Hang on. My coffee is kind of cold now. I've been doing some things and running around, but I was like, okay, I need to take a moment right now to film this before I move on to the next thing, because I'm busy. I am busy with, I know I already said that, but I really am getting ready for the upcoming school year. I am organizing all of my, director things that I have to do. Let me get my white out. So I'm doing that. I am also doing school with my kids. It's not like school like during the year, but my littles, I'm doing language arts, reading, math, handwriting with them. So, it's pretty hands-on. They can't just open a book and do it on their own. So I am doing that with them this summer. My older ones, though, I'm just requiring math, and they they can do that on their own. So they just open up their math book and do the next lesson. Let's see. Do I want to do... I'm like, do I want shells or anchors? Let's do shells. So that is what has been just really keeping me busy. Normally I get time to plan and stuff when the day is finished and I'm sitting at my desk to unwind, and I just kind of not work in my planner, but you know, play around and get some stuff done. Okay, let's see. And it's pretty much the last thing I do. So it's dark, I'm tired, you know, I'm just not really up to filming the whole thing. Okay, Saturday and Sunday. Go. I am kind of worried about this spread because when I was writing, I had to write small because some of these passages are bigger than what I normally do. So I normally take the prayerful planner scripture guide and I write those. But this time, have you heard of, is it the Homespun Housewife or Homespun Wife? She's super sweet, but I ended up writing her little plan down, and that is what I am doing. But the passages are a lot bigger than what I'm used to. So I like to just prep my pages. So when I go in here, I am going to have to I was going to say back plan, but I have to go back and write these days that I missed. And then John 8. Okay, so normally I like to keep up on this and do it every day, but things have just been popping up for me. 36 to 39. 15:10. So have you guys done all of your vacationing? Do you have trips coming up? I would love to hear. Okay, this one is Romans. I'm not sure what we are going to be doing. And then Romans 6:19. With all of the things going on, we might not be able to go anywhere, which, I mean, it's kind of a bummer, but like school's going to be starting soon also. My kids have summer camp coming up, my older 2 boys, so they have that to look forward to. Okay. Looking good already. Now I need to figure out what color I want to use for my highlighter. I also need to figure out, I think I'm going to use this washi because I used it here and that's about it. I think I'm going to do the same thing as I did on these pages, or maybe should I do it opposite? Let's see. I wonder, like put the date down here and have the strip going this way. Decisions, not not like it is like a huge decision, but you know, when you want your book to look nice and put together, you kind of have to think through that. And with this being a memory keeper, you know that it's going to be sticking around for a while. Actually, let me see if I could. I'm like, green would actually be nice. Let's see here. Get a notepad. See, green would go. It's funny because this kit is actually, there's a lot of green tones instead of blue tones. This one's going to be too blue. I mean, it kind of goes, but not really. I wonder what this green. That looks really nice too. I think I might do that one. Actually, that's what I used for my journal. Okay, I'm going to use that one. So we have 7. So I'm going to write, let's see here, 0, 7. And maybe I should write all of them before doing the washi. Let's see here. Oop, I'm glad I checked that. We have 0, 8. I almost did that one too big. Okay. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I should do 2 pages for, like, say today, because there's not a lot going on, and then save. Okay, let me think about this. So if I did 10, 11, so Thursday and Friday, then I have Saturday and Sunday. Do I want to do that? I feel like there's a higher chance of us doing things on the weekend. I'm going to do that. Just going to make that decision right now. So this is why I'm going to be so excited when August comes around. So that there will be a 2-page spread. And 12 for Saturday and Sunday. Especially for a memory keeper, it feels like, you know, you do more things on the weekends, so you need that extra. And even planning, not just memory keeping. I feel like when you plan your weekend, like, that is the time that you're going to, like, jam all the things in, right? And so you need to stay organized. So it's really smart that Jenny is offering or making the books bigger for that 2-page weekend spread. I am excited to see what the difference is in the books, you know, the size, the thickness. Okay, let's do this. And so since I am starting the memory keeping in these Planner Perfect books in July, I think what I'm going to do is bundle them like 6 months at a time. So I'm trying to think how I can explain this, because I don't want the books to get separated or lost. You know, that is the one downside of memory keeping in multiple books, is you don't have it all together. And so in my Sterling ink, I had the first half of the year, and then I'll have the second half of the year in books like this, and I can just have them all together and maybe wrap some string or something around it. And then it can all stay together, because you guys have seen my drawer when I did like a, what's that? What you do around Advent time for December, not December daily, but you know, how I did like a video a day. My words are failing me today, you guys. So I organized them and I put all of my books in a drawer, and they could easily stay together that way. But I think I want to bundle them in case I ever take them out of that drawer and put them in, you know, a storage container or something. Because we all know that these books add up. Okay, I am not going to sticker anything on this page just yet. I know that I did over on this week, but I just want to make sure that I have enough room to write all of the things, especially for like these little boxes. So I'm going to add stickers as I go, and I think that is it. So it's a really simple setup, and the setup really helps me get ahead for the week. Obviously, if this is done at the appropriate time. So if I did do this on Sunday, I would have been able to go ahead and move in here, start my journaling and everything. But I wanted to do this on a video just to kind of share how easy the process is. So if you wanted to memory keep in a Planner Perfect monthly planner, I wanted to share how easy it is to do that. You don't need much. So basically, you're just prepping your pages for the whole week. And then on each day, you're coming in and you're journaling, and you have your stickers laid out, and you're putting your stickers down as you go, and you are printing your pictures. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to mention is I was using like these bigger, I was getting my hair done here. I was using these bigger, like this photo paper was printing on an 8.5 by 11 sheet. And I had to wait until there was like the bulk of the week in pictures. I had to wait to print it out is pretty much what I'm saying. And it was really setting me back. So I went back to my glossy photos, 4x6, and they're smaller, so they work better on this size book, this size wide, and I can print them more frequently because I didn't want to have to wait. I am using an Epson like Eco Tank photo printer type thing. I have it here in my closet in my little planner area. It's separate from my other Eco Tank that I use for like printing off school papers and anything else that I need to print. That is like our printer. The photo printer is what I keep close to me, and I utilize it only for printing photos. I have used like the Canon Ivy, and there's even like an HP one, but the quality just isn't there, and I couldn't stand it anymore for my pages. I just wanted a good picture that I didn't have to print a full 4x6 at a store. But this way I can create like a collage and then just cut them up. So it's working perfectly. I absolutely love it. When I come back on for the setup of next week, I will share what this week and in memory keeping looks like. So so that I can be held accountable, so that I actually do it, but also so that you can gain ideas of how to memory keep just in a really simple way. I know out there is so much creativity with paper and stickers, and you know, handwriting and all of that. And I don't have time for that. So my pages, when they look like this, they just bring me so much joy. It's simple, but it still gets like that creativeness out. And I like flipping through them. I mean, this is my style and this is how I like to memory keep. I was doing the same thing in my Sterling ink, and I've just moved it to Planner Perfect so it fits in my TN and I have everything together. Okay, I've probably chatted enough. I know you guys probably have things to do as well, but like I was saying before, there's not much that I need to do in regards to setting up for my Hobonichi. The main big setup is always at the beginning of the month, where I set up the calendar and, you know, like this front page here, this little dashboard page, you know, kind of set that up. And then the rest of it is just as I go. So you're not going to get much like plan with me's in here, because I plan, unless I do like a daily vlog style of a plan with me each morning, because that's when I kind of sit down and think, what are my to-dos? What does the morning look like? And then after that, I kind of just add to it as the day goes on, you know, like with school and stuff. So yeah, this is how it's working. My brain is okay with this. I do need to figure out a book for notes. You know how you always have like random things you want to jot down? And I'm sure that I could probably fit them on this page, and maybe I need to do that. Maybe I just need to try it and see how it works and then go from there. So I'm still loving all this, trying to figure it all out. I mean, I know we're in July and I should have my year figured out, but I feel like I'm close, and this seems to be the system that works. So my next video is going to be setting up my 6-month agenda, and I'm super, super excited about that. And then after that, I will have more plan with me's and setups and all the things. I am getting ready to do another homeschool video sharing my father's world curriculum that we are going to be using. I am super excited about that. So just be on the lookout for all of the new things. I thank you for always sticking around and watching my videos, supporting me in any way that you can, with, you know, liking and subscribing to the channel. But if you have any questions, let me know below. But until next time, you guys, have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk soon. Bye.